Right. I watched Under Construction 2 for the first time yesterday. It was due to be released last Friday, but unfortunately we attracted some interest from the authorities. It was really a case of a point of law we had to prove. They were arguing that we had video evidence of a crime being committed. We argued that there was no crime being committed. And with a quick conversation with some solicitors and a few letters here and there, it has been accepted that there is not enough evidence to categorically state there is a crime being committed, and therefore it's none of their bloody business, really. So the film will be released this Friday in its full entirety. It's not been edited or cut as any result of last week's little issues, and I watched it for the first time last night. Reason being because I've been avoiding watching it because I wasn't really looking forward to the experience. Now that may sound a little bit strange, but let me paint a picture. Those 18 months were difficult to say the least. What should have been a 16-week cycle ended up being something 40 weeks, something ridiculously insane like that. I mismanaged things. I had a blinkered view on things. I got ill. Lots of factors involved. Now, I ended up with very bad acne on my face, which, without doubt, was stress related. I had a lot of things going on with some family members, well, one particular family member, some very rough stuff, and I had some other personal issues going on as well with the death of my mother. Now, that's not to say that the drugs didn't play their role in that, because of course they fucking did. Steroids stress your body as well, so the combination of the two caused me some issues. Both matters have been resolved, and as a result, the skin's back to normal. There was other stuff, obviously the injury, going through that. Like I said, the death of my mother, that's all in the film. And I watched it back yesterday, and it was difficult. It's weird because I don't suppose most people get the opportunity to look back over a period of their life that has been difficult or hard from a third person point of view. Now, when we're in the middle of it, like all people, we have blinkered views. We do not see everything, and we definitely don't see things as the people on the outside do. Now, there are various things that were going on, but the main thing that came across in the film to me was my physical appearance. I never remembered it being that bad. Truth is, I look a fucking mess. I hit a balance at 392 where I felt I had size, but I still had an acceptable condition, water levels. The crazy thing is, you see everything that happens at the end of the film, but what you don't see is the result of the water being dropped. Now, when the water was dropped, you could see my abs. All right, I didn't have a six-pack, but you could see where they were supposed to be. So all along, my condition actually wasn't that bad. It was just insane amounts of water. But like I say, it was difficult. It was uncomfortable. It's a very raw film. It's a very dark film. It's a very deep film, and it is very intrusive into me. And it was a very uncomfortable watch, a very difficult watch, and quite an upsetting watch, to be honest. Though also almost therapeutic. I don't have an issue with looking at myself, and I don't have an issue looking at myself honestly. And I saw some things yesterday that I hadn't seen, even though people around me had told me, that I'd refused to see. And yeah, it was challenging. And then there's the investigative stuff that we've done in this film as well. All in all, it's a completely different animal to one. I really have no idea how this is going to go down. What I can tell you is it's the truth. It's not been edited. It's definitely not been edited to make me look in any particular way. It is just as it is, and you, the viewer, are left to make your own mind up on what you think of that. It deals with some difficult subjects, both personally and in general. And I think because we are limited, even at an hour and 40, we've had to remove so much stuff that, just bear in mind when you watch it, there is always more to the story than has been shown, and we can only get so much in on the film. I am anticipating a whole new level of hate from this one, and I know where they're going to go, and I think this time I'm just going to have to sit the internet out a little bit, because I don't think I will handle it very well. I can't complain. People are entitled to an opinion, and at the end of the day, you put something out like this and you're going to expect to get that sort of shit. It's the world we live in today. So I think it's possibly best if I sort of don't get involved in those conversations. But anyway, moving on to other things. All pretty good in the hood, really. Training's going well. I am inconsistent with my diet, so I am trying to really nail that now. A lovely weekend away last weekend. Needed it, but it's head down now. I need to get sorted. At the moment, I may be at Body Power. I'll be on the bodybuilding stand that Body Power themselves are putting on if I am. I'm just waiting. I've been asked, but as yet nothing has been confirmed. I'll be there for general advice if you want to meet me, and we have the access to a 10 by 10 square meter gym as well, so if anyone wants to training bits, then that can be facilitated as well, as long as it's not being used for any of the demonstrations at the time. Most likely at the moment day would be Saturday, but like I said, it's yet to be confirmed. When it is, I will let you know. On a training front, apart from really ragging my back this morning, everything is going pretty good. Strength is creeping, but quality of reps and stability is improving all the time. And that's really it. Not much else to tell you on there, so I will piss off. Remember, the film was released on Friday. It's released as digital download, and it's on www.underconstructionthefilm.com, same as the first one. There will be a DVD release coming later, and there may be some other add-on downloads because we have so much material, but we haven't yet discussed what we're going to do. I was going to say buy it, but then again, it's up to you. If you're expecting more of one, it is not. It is an uncomfortable watch, a very revealing watch, and so far the very few people that have seen it outside of me and James, which I think is 2, have just stood there with the jaws on the floor. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, I do not know. So if you do, thank you very much. If you don't, fair enough. Okay guys, take care, and let me know on the drug stuff what you want to do next.